Hey guys, so I told you about a week ago that I was going to do a video on suicide, and I have a visit from
That's not the video.
you. Sorry. And I have my boyfriend here, and he is going to answer some questions that I or some of you may have if you are in this situation or have been in this situation. So it might get emotional, might not. We'll just figure it out. Take a drink first, and then we'll get started. Anything you want to do before that?
I like trains.
Ready?
Yeah. Not really okay. It's okay.
First of all, are you okay?
Yeah, kind of. Not really.
I
Um,
only ask this because
to start off, I attempted 4 times. All four
uh,
times. All 4 times I got caught. And don't do it. I am scarred still to this day, and talking about death and anything that just immediately puts me down. So, I mean, I can live with myself, sort of, but not really. It's hard to realize that I could have been dead instead of alive like I am. Yeah.
okay, well that answers the next question. Don't look at these. I'm the interviewer.
Father.
My second question was how many times have you tried committing suicide?
Like I said before, well, I didn't tell her this, but 4.5-ish. I thought about it and I came close, but I didn't attempt it, so only 4.
When you did it the first time, how did you feel about it? How did you feel afterwards?
I was still down for about like another month till I got back to normal, till I completely forgot about it. My brother took a toll on my brother completely because we're like really close friends and he's been there for everything I've done and I've been there. And it put a toll on me because I thought I wouldn't be able to live with myself anymore. But clearly I can. Ask the next question.
Okay. Who saved you from doing it? Was it you or was it someone else?
All 4 times are just the first.
Either one. Let's do all four times.
All 4 times, the first 2 times was, well, 2 out of the 4 times, my brother, Blake, saved me. And the other times, no, second time that I did it was my friend David. And then the last time was my mother, because I was like in front of her, gonna yell at her that I was gonna do it.
How many ways have you tried to kill yourself?
The first time was trying to hang myself from my ceiling fan in my bedroom. The second time, I had a brick to myself, to my leg, and jumped in my lake. Third time, same thing, but in the shower. And then the last time was in that to myself.
How do you think your brother felt when he saw you?
He was shocked, and he was stunned for about a minute because he didn't know what to do. He freaked out, he had a panic attack, but he calmly got himself together and cut the rope.
Ready for the next question?
Yeah.
How did your family react to finding out about it?
The first 3 times my mom didn't find out about it. We just kept it from her and she still doesn't know to this day that I did it. The fourth time she was the one who stopped me, so she knows about that. But she doesn't like to talk about it at all because it hurts her a lot.
Has anything changed since then?
Yeah, I'm scarred to this day.
Anything else?
watching shows with a lot of violence and stuff like that, and it puts a toll on myself. But when I kind of get up, I just kind of TV shows and movies, so I don't let it get to myself.
For some reason I put if you don't mind me asking this question, but were you scared when thinking about dying? Like maybe the after effects, like what if you really did kill yourself?
Yeah, like when I was in the midst of doing it, I was too depressed and too pissed off to give a crap about it. But after I got saved, I cried for 5 hours straight because I was scared of it, and it scares you after knowing that you start freaking out because you realize that you almost just ended your life for no reason, and killing yourself you have no reason. You might think, oh, I have no point in life on this earth, but reach deep down inside and you'll realize that there are people out there that care about you, but right then and there you don't see it until after the aftermath. If you do survive killing yourself, I hope you guys do. And don't even attempt it.
If you could go back in time and see yourself, would you try and stop yourself?
Yeah, I would probably knock myself out and then start screaming at myself and telling them on how I am in the future so it didn't prevent it from happening the other 3 times.
What is any advice on people who have been in similar situations that you give to stop them from doing it?
If you already attempted once and someone's caught you and you feel like doing it again, talk to that person or tell your parents. Or if you have a counselor, tell anyone, even tell a random cop you see on the street. Because if you don't, you will probably end up trying to do it again. And start trying to think, try to go for a walk or listen to music. Cause that's what I usually do. Because I'll be honest, I'll have times I get depressed and think about killing myself, but what helps me is I'll listen to music, or I tell her, or I tell my brother, or I'll just, play Xbox, or, punch something else, try to keep myself calm. If you get yourself all worked up and start crying, then it just goes all downhill from there. If you can keep yourself calm and tell someone, you'll end up being alright and home through.
How do you feel right now, knowing that you could have possibly just saved your life?
Mm.
And thinking back, like, do you feel like happy and like wishing that this could have been you? That somebody would have been out there telling you that you had one of these things?
I wish I would have talked to someone way before the first time. You can maybe tell a cop or whatever, getting some help, and knowing that I've already saved 2 lives of my own 2 years ago. One was actually my closest friend. No, it's not Patrick, it's David. And then someone at camp that I went to. It makes me feel good knowing that from my experiences I can take and give advice to my friends and people that I don't know so they can live on.
Alright, now you get to be quiet while I say my final thing. So basically, I wanted to make this video to prove to you that if you have these thoughts and you're afraid to talk to someone, don't be afraid. Call your best friend, call somebody who you don't even talk to very much. Just someone that you know and can trust to be there for you. Because if you don't tell someone and you try, and then you try again, you're gonna wish that you would have had somebody there to stop you. Or tell your story. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to video reply back. And it froze. Of course it did. Please tell me that it's been stayed. I'm be so mad if it didn't. Hold on a second. I'm gonna make sure that it stays. Okay, it stayed. Oh, it froze again. Okay. Make a video response into this one and tell your suicide story because you could help another life. and that's all that we want. Millions of people die every day from suicide due to bullying, due to depression, something that causes them and sets them off. So please tell your story and save some lives. If you're watching this and you know somebody who's doing it, don't force them to tell their story or tell somebody. I didn't force him. I gave him the idea, dropped it, and then I let him come up with it. When he was ready, I was ready. But don't force them, because you can't force them to do something they don't want to do, especially with something this serious. It's always going to make it worse.
Like the second time, the reason why I caught my friend was because he was the person that forced him to tell me that I was sort of an a-hole about it. Like she said, don't be an ass about it. If you know that he's attempted before, or you know that he cuts but he tries to hide it, but you know he does, don't tell a teacher or whatever, even though how badly you want to. That usually just makes it worse. Just try to slowly talk to him about it, but if he doesn't want to talk about it, then just drop the subject. And just try to be there for him and try to cheer him up. And if he's a brother or a sibling and you're going to hang out with your friend or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, just take him with you if he's feeling down. That's what my brother did one of the times, and it really helps. Just take him wherever you go, even though as much as you probably just want to be alone with your friend or be alone with your loved one, just take him with you. Because if you take him with you, it will help, and it would make him and keep his mind off of it, or her mind, or if it's a transsexual, keep its mind off of it.
That wasn't supposed to offend anyone.
Yeah,
So.
I'm actually bisexual, so it's
Oh, way to come out to everybody in the freaking world.
yeah.
I mean, just if if they don't want to talk, just let them know that it's hurting you, not physically but mentally, because you don't want to see them struggle anymore. And you don't want to see them hurt themselves. So, you can mention it to somebody who you know, like a psychiatrist maybe, but make sure that when you tell somebody that you say something like, I'm not entirely sure, but I think this person might be trying to kill themselves or something. Because if you just point it out, then you keep a close eye. But, who knows? You could too save a life someday. So we're gonna go, because we have plans, but keep this video in mind. Show it to your friends, show it to your family, show it to anybody who you feel like they need love. Because honestly, I'm a really loving person. He can be at times, but just let them know that they're not alone, because the last thing we need is more people dying due to suicide because they feel alone. So we're gonna go, and we'll talk to you guys later.